Once upon a time, in a sun-drenched village, there lived a little boy named Bojr. Bojr was known far and wide for his laziness. He had a mischievous twinkle in his eye, but preferred to spend his days wandering through vibrant fields, chasing colourful butterflies and listening to the sweet songs of birds, rather than working or going to school. One bright morning, as the sun bathed the landscape in golden light, Bojr found himself lying in a meadow when he noticed a tiny bee buzzing energetically above him. "Oh bee," Bojr called cheerfully, "won't you land and teach me how to soar through the sky? Let's laugh and play together." The busy bee paused, hovering in the air, and replied, "Dear child, I'd love to, but I have important work to do. The north wind kept me away for far too long. I've got nectar to gather and honey to make for the hive. My friends are counting on me." Bojr's heart sank a little, but suddenly a beautiful swallow swooped down beside him, her wings shimmering in the sunlight. She gently brushed her wing against his cheek and sang a joyful tune. "Rejoice, rejoice, spring is drawing near." "Sweet swallow," Bojr pleaded, "won't you stop and share some time with me?" "Let's play a while." With a soft sigh, the swallow replied, "Oh, little one, I wish I could rest. I've flown from afar, bringing news of spring to all the creatures waiting below. They eagerly await my song and message. I must hurry." Feeling lonelier than ever, little Bojr wiped a tear from his cheek. Just then, a wise old dog named Stentor ambled over, sensing his sadness. Stentor's fluffy tail wagged as he listened to Bojr. "Little one," Stentor said gently, "why the tears? Don't you know that even dogs have their work to do? I guard my master's home and watch over the farm all day. I must protect him while he sleeps so soundly." Bojr looked at the dog, curious. "But I don't want to work. I just want to play. And what about your friend, the horse?" Stentor prompted, nodding toward a sturdy horse grazing nearby. "Every day, he toils hard, pulling the plow so that there will be food for all. And don't forget the sheep, who provide lovely wool for your mother to spin." Bojr pondered these wise words as he watched the horse kick up dirt and the sheep munching grass. "You're right, Stentor," he said, eyes widening in realization. "Everyone has a role to play, even the animals. Perhaps I should learn too." Inspired, Bojr stood up and declared, "I will go to school and learn to read. I want to know about the world and work hard just like you and the others." With renewed vigor, he ran toward the village school. He soaked up knowledge like a flower, absorbing sunlight, studying diligently through the summer and autumn. With each passing day, he grew stronger and smarter. When autumn leaves began to fall, Bojr proudly returned to the village, now the brightest student in his class. His heart smiled with pride, for he understood that hard work and learning brought sweet rewards. From that day forward, Bojr embraced every task with enthusiasm. He learned that labor was not a burden, but a path to fulfillment, much like playtime, which felt much sweeter after a day of purposeful toil. And so, the little boy, who had once wandered aimlessly through fields, grew into a diligent young man, thankful to the bee, the swallow, and Stentor the dog for guiding him on his journey. The village celebrated this transformation, reminding everyone that true joy comes from blending work with play. And in the bloom of every spring, Bojr's laughter echoed through the meadows where he once roamed, now brighter than ever, for he had learned the power of hard work.